You mentioned another one about blue blood.
Blood. Yes. The other one's a real
deal. That one is a real.
Yeah, a lot of people used to tell us that when I was younger that our blood is blue, but once if you get cut and once your blue blood is exposed to oxygen, it turns red. Mm-hmm. And why not? Because look, you could see it right there.
Yeah, your veins have a tendency to look kind of blue. Yeah, not a true thing though.
No, apparently that isn't a thing.
No. There's some superstitions that I thought were interesting. Yeah, one that a lot of people had not heard, but I was told as a kid, because I was very superstitious as a kid. Luck was a big deal, and not walking, under ladders.
That's right.
Walking on a crack is supposed to break your mom's back.
Nope, hasn't done that.
Hasn't happened yet.
And I step on every one of them.
But one of them was if you put a hat on a bed, that will result in like harm or death to a family member.
What kind of hat?
It doesn't matter. Anything that would normally go on your head. Oh no!
Do you have to say who it is or anything, or could just randomly tomorrow somebody's going to be? I'm going to get a phone call. Can I try? Is it the person's hat? I'll be right back. I'm going to go try this out.
That sounds like the voodoo dolls.
It does. Who the hell says that? That's terrible.
Yeah. Well, and
somebody will take out their bad anger. Somebody actually had to have a death thought or a thought of killing somebody to go do that.
But the thing is, I even believe this like through my 20s. I would say even close to those 30s, and I didn't really consider it. My wife and kids probably never really. I mean, none of my friends realized you would never find a hat on my bed.
That
never.
Is true until a couple of years ago.
Now it's I don't care.
That's why everybody's dropping dead around you. Stop it.
I always did think that was interesting, though, because you always had a small spot you could always stick a hat, but you always put it on your messy drawer.
Yeah, I would never put it on my bed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's just one of those things you don't realize how ridiculous it is until you see yourself doing it and realize
it makes me wonder, what do I do like that? I can't think of anything that weird.
Well, you're not really into that luck.
No, I'm not a weirdo like that.
Yeah. But that's where like my skepticism has completely changed. I don't look, again, if someone tells me something and the likelihood seems relatively unlikely, it's a kind of a big deal of burden of proof, then I probably won't, automatically believe it. Now, anything that has to do with luck or, voodoo or, there's just things that I just don't believe anymore. It would take a lot of evidence to.
Well, I'll tell you this one here. I'm not blind.
I know you had LASIK surgery.
Well, no. Oh, crap. Well, that could actually start. That could lead towards the myth that it might not be a myth.
Oh.
You've heard, hey, don't do blah blah blah, or else you're going to go blind. Has anybody ever told you that?
I have heard that.
Can you specify for me?
Are we talking about masturbation, Dave?
I'm talking about touching yourself inappropriately. Yes. I heard if you do that, you're likely to go blind. And like Scott did say, I did have to get LASIK surgery about 10 years ago. Oh, gosh. Maybe there was something to it.
That is hilarious.
I was going to say, man, look at me. Nothing, but I forgot. Oops, I paid for it to get fixed.
That is hilarious.
That's terrible. I do have a problem then.
No, that's fine. You can get another surgery.
Wait, so is this the reason why you need LASIK?
I will tell you, it might be able to help you out of the situation.
Yeah. I'm tired of wearing contacts.
I've also heard of the one, don't swim before you eat. Did we already talk about that one?
The cramping thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the basis behind that?
I don't really know the basis behind it, but I mean, I really don't know the basis behind it. I do know that in some activities, I knew that when believe it or not, I used to like run longer distances, and we had to make sure we didn't drink so much because we get these killer side aches.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know where it came from. I have no idea. But I used to when I was a kid, I used to swim, even as an adult, but used to swim all the time and never cared about what I was doing, whether I was eating or when I was eating, or nobody stopped me either.
Mhm.
But I never cramped up.
Yeah.
I don't remember cramping up.
Well, so the side ache thing is really it's from what I recall, and maybe Ethan should fact check me here, but is that when you're eating, your stomach starts to do the digestion process, and that requires more blood flow to those organs participating in that process. And so when you're running and you've got the need for blood flow in other parts of your body, when your stomach's digesting, then you can create some problems.
Really?
With
I remember as a grade school running all the time, getting terrible side aches.
Yeah.
I also ate terrible with it too.
Yeah, and I think there's some like breathing techniques that you can do to kind of minimize some of that cramping. But I think the cramping
Hold your breath for 7 minutes and it goes away.
That's right, it does.
So does everything.
So does everything. But I think that the cramping that they're worried about with swimming is really larger muscle cramping, like legs or arms, and not being able to do what you need to do to keep your head above water. But I think about it in like swimming pools and stuff, there's not a whole lot of danger in those areas. But if you were out in the ocean, if you were out where you definitely couldn't touch the ground and there was no quick place to grab a hold of, yeah, I can understand maybe a little fear of muscle cramping. But in general, I don't know that that's even a thing. If you're dehydrated, that would probably contribute to more muscle cramping.
Right, but that's not. But that means you should get out and maybe eat and drink something, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
I just don't. I think it's been proven that that's not really a thing.
Yeah. What was the last couple of bits on our list here? Lying is always bad. That's a scare thing, I think, from the parents.
Yeah,
because sometimes I think lying is appropriate.
Yep. If there's a bad guy sitting there and says, do you have a wife and kids? And they're sitting around the corner, it'd be like, hell, you might be able to get out of this. Wait a minute. Say, yeah, they're right around there and get the hell out. Am I kidding?
That's right. Exit strategy.
No, that'd be a good opportunity to lie. No, I don't have a wife and kids. Are you kidding me? Heck no.
He's kidding.
Same with, Christmas time, you don't want to like, give away presents or, give away a surprise. What are you doing tonight? Nothing. Big surprise party coming. You don't know.
Mm-hmm. No, I think
there's reasons for fibbing.
Yeah. Ethan, scroll up to the top again. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, let's see. What else is here? Your parents are the smartest people.
I will have to say my parents never tried to sell me that one, and that's a good thing they didn't.
I think that's just sort of when you're a kid, you just think any adult is smart.
And I would say yes, and I would definitely say, especially growing up when I did, there was a lot of respect your elders, and you always True. No, even the dumb ones were smarter than you as a kid, for the most part. Then you grew up and going, oh my gosh, I thought you were awesome. Oh, you're an idiot, But no.
My parents get mad at me because I'll call them on different stuff and because, I can differ in my opinion, or, I think I might know a little bit more about a certain topic than they do. Doesn't mean I know everything, but I think they get irritated when their kid, one-ups them on something they don't know about.
I get that. And I know that there will be a point, and I know that the point isn't there yet, but I know that there will be a point because I'm going to raise them to be smart, and I'm going to hope that they will be there so I could ask their advice and appreciate it. But, I know that there's going to be a little bit of time it takes to get there, but I'm going to try not to be that way because I know that's easy to be that way. So let me ask you this, though. What's a cootie? I've heard about cooties a lot when I was growing up. And kind of like you with the scary stuff, I was kind of curious. I want to go get me a cootie. What's a cootie?
Yeah. If girls have them, I might
be interested.
I might be interested.
Do they sell them by the pack? Do I go get a cootie and bring it to the girl? Is that how she gets a cootie? What is a cootie?
It's like a gift exchange.
So I have a cootie and she has a cootie. We could give each other our cooties.
That's right.
So what's a cootie?
I mean, I don't think cooties are bad unless it requires medication to get rid of it.
Is that? Oh my gosh! So let me ask you: Is a cootie supposed to be just a germ or something?
I think
or
so.
Or is it evil thoughts?
No, I think
Is a cootie could it be evil thoughts? Like you're going to give each other evil thoughts.
Oh, that's a good question.
Go down the. I mean, I don't know. Cootie has never been defined, and cootie. In other words, just stay the heck away because you don't want a cootie. It's like leprosy, or it's a.
I think it's like a snipe when you go hunting. You go snipe hunting.
Snipe hunting. I'm going after a cootie. I'll tell you what. I've been around and no doctor. A doctor said I got this and that. Well, hell, he said I got 17 other things, but he never said I had a cootie, and I can't find one yet.
No, I don't think my medical chart has cooties.
Cooties, no. They go down that checklist too. No. I should go up to them. I believe I have cooties. I don't have a. Does that go under?
It's under.
The next time I go into the, they make me do it almost all the time. I go into the. I know I don't go often, but probably once or twice a year I go into the dentist.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like once or twice a year I have to fill out the form. Like they don't have a. Sorry, we kept it good up until now, and it makes me mad. A form. I'm like, you have the same form. It's the same form it's been the last 8 years. No, I'm not going to freaking go down that form every time I come in here. But I think the next time I will literally, because it's not a medical. It is a medical, but it's for my mouth. I'm going to put I won't put cooties.
Cooties.
Let's see and make sure I know how to spell that properly, because I don't want to be an idiot.
Yeah, the spell checker didn't correct it when I wrote it down.
That's okay.
That's so
funny. When I was little, I always thought cooties girl cooties turned you into more of a girl.
Oh.
And then boy cooties would make them be more of a boy.
So 3 months ago, you thought that? Wow.
Oh, if you could see the look on Ethan's face right now.
He's in that transition stage where I'm a man. I'm not a boy, which he is, but he's still.
Where's Dave's mute button?
That's so funny.
My mom hasn't found it, nor has my wife yet. And I'm sorry.
Yet.
Yet.
All right, Dave, let's wrap it up. I think we probably can cover these ones. What do you say?
Well, I had a pretty good time.
Yeah,
I got to say
too.
it was kind of fun talking about and making you reminisce a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so,
that's funny.
It was a good one.
Yeah, thank you, studio audience. Thanks, Ethan, for helping produce the show today.
Yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we don't get to see you as often as we used to. You're a working man now.
Man, that's right. A grown man.
Grown man.
Yep.
Yeah. In quotes.
Air quotes.
All right. Thanks again for listening. Tell your friends about the show. We'd love to grow the audience. You can find more information on our website
at nevertooserious.com.
And you can find us via email at
mailbag at nevertooserious.com.
Yeah, go and look at our merch on our website.
Yes.
That'd be cool. Yeah, Dave's got some merch on today.
Yep. I've got my Never Too Serious sports bra on too. I can't show you that.
Yeah, I thought it was like a halter top.
Shut up, Scott.
So until we see you next time, should we end it there, or should we talk a little bit about the halter top?
I don't think we should talk about the halter top, Scott.
Okay.
We can move forward, Scott. Okay. We're good, Scott.
All right. Thanks again for listening. Until we see you next time, take care.
And be safe.